Joseph Curry here. Welcome to the Joseph Curry Show. Today is Tuesday, January the 14th, 2025. Well, I was just talking about yesterday here, and yesterday when I did live on live stream. I just heard about the Los Angeles wildfire. It just keeps coming and coming, and the list goes on and on. The fire continues to grow. As I just talked about about last week, the fire did begin, and it just spread all over the place, out inside Los Angeles area. So it was in Phillies and Eaton and on all the places, the houses are being burned down, and 24 people lost their lives here on that fire. So there was more to until, and the firefighters have been fighting. They have been fighting those wildfires. The firefighters are battling out inside this area. They're doing a great job of putting the fire out. All those water holes and stuff, and it just keeps coming and coming. The wildfires just keeps coming and coming. The Hollywood sign almost being burned down. The trees have been burned down, the houses have been burned down, and the whole place, the communities, the stores, the churches, the schools, they're all burned down. So we're gonna take, and so I'm gonna go to this social media thing, and I'm gonna see what's happening here first, because I know some people, I felt that bad, but I mean, this is, this has been, the 5 days started a long time ago, and it's happening right now. So anyway, regard to this Los Angeles thing, and yes, I mean it remains to be seen for us, and the celebrities are out, but I believe that there's something strange, strange is happening. And we go to USA Today now. Strong winds return to LAL, created dangerous situation as fires rage. Now it seems like this. Now in Santa Monica, California, powerful center air winds returned to the Los Angeles area on Tuesday, threatening to result some of the progress made in the battle against deadly wildfires that had destroyed the entire neighborhoods and forced tens of thousands to flee their homes. Winds of 45 to 70 miles per hour were forecast through the midweek, with peak wind gusts exceeding between Tuesday and Wednesday afternoon, according to the National Weather Service, which issues a critical red flag warnings across much of the southwestern California. With a combination of high winds, low humidity, and relentless drought conditions, the Weather Service office in Los Angeles warned of the particularly dangerous situation for the northern Los Angeles County and Ventura County areas. Adding, this setup is about as bad as it gets. Sources of firefighters, including additional personality from Canada, Mexico, and other nearby U.S. states, were combating the fires from the air and on the ground. The officials warned the high winds could further explain the Palisades and Eaton blaze, as well as fuel the formation and growth of new wildfires. At least 24 people have been killed in the fires, according to the Los Angeles Medical Examiner's Office. The wildfires had destroyed or damaged more than 12,000 homes, businesses, and other structures, as officials ordered over 92,000 people to flee their homes. So it got bad, folks. I mean, So anyway, ain't nothing good in the neighborhood, and yes, and something to rent. I mean, look, if we live in this era, right, and we saw the mountains getting burned by wildfires, you just cannot imagine. You just cannot believe. It was the wildest fire I ever seen. The wildest fire, the wildest wildfires I ever seen here in Los Angeles area. It just can't happen. But to leave homes and evacuate. So anyway, find shelter if we had to. And yeah, sure it is. This Thursday will be a wonderful news. No wildfires anymore, no red flares. They're gonna take off the red flares. This Thursday, they're gonna take off the red flags and they're gonna see this happening because aftermath of this climate change, aftermath, they just says, well, look what we had here. And when the people return homes up there, and they're gonna feel like, what the fire had done to them? What did they done to us? You go into the house, but the house had been burned down. It's gone. All stuff that you have worked for is gone, and all the stuff you work at the jobs. But anyway, damn. The good thing is the celebrities are gonna be dominated. People like $15 trillion or billions and billions and trillions of dollars to donate. The peoples that lost their lives, I mean that the peoples had gone through, the lives that the lives have been going through in this difficult time. And this time it just shows you what's happening now. Now, who's to blame? Well, let's check a look. Now, when counter strikes, its victims unstable and violent want to know how and why. But their considerations often immortals into snap judgments and rich parts by those with ultimate movers. The horribly destruction wildfires sweeping through Los Angeles County neighborhoods have become fodder for irresponsible, fat-free finger pointing, mostly aimed at Los Angeles by Karen Bass and Governor Gavin Newsom. Social media has erupted with perpetual attacks on both figures aligning that day, either by actions or inactions, allowed the firestorms to destroy dozens of homes and claim dozens of lives. One explorer put that fake video of the split, Newsom and Bass playing fields, never like what the shady bonds. President-elect Donald Trump started the campaign on misinformation by very quickly pinning the fouls on Newsom, who had been one of his cheapest critics, but his broadside made absolutely no sense. Governor Gavin Newsom refused to sign the water restriction declared put before him that will allow millions of gallons of water from the excess rain and snow melt from the north to flow down daily into many parts of California, including the areas that are currently burning in a relatively reckless way. The Trump post on his Truth Social website, he wanted to protect an essentially worthless fish called as smelt by giving it less water. It didn't work, but didn't care about the people in California. The fires had nothing to do with how much water had moved from Northern California to Southern California during this or any other year. The weak water pressure that firefighters encountered in the flat communities were mostly caused by simultaneous demands or onboard water systems that were designed for fighting house fires one at a time, not huge wildfires. The fires themselves contributed to the design and process to hydrate it because of buildings burn because as buildings burn, the internal water systems fail, sweeping water into the streets. On Monday, the Los Angeles Water Agency reported that it has shut off 4,200 water connections to burn buildings. One reservoir had been taken down for water maintenance, which has some effect on the water system. But that wasn't a manufacturer failure, just an unfortunate consequence. Newsom can be fairly criticized for many things he has done or not done, but it has absolutely blameless on the fouls, no matter what Trump and other critics might align. Newsom has done exactly what one expects a governor to do in disastrous Minnesota state assess. Issued an emergency notice, sought factory information to confirm to the public and social help from other states and the federal government. And it's a slightly different story for us of our vessel. Despite official warnings that Los Angeles faced a major wildfire due to dry conditions and seasonal high winds off the desert known as the Santa Ynez Bass traveled to Ghana as part of the U.S. delegation to the president's inauguration. Moreover, she traveled despite playing hard during the campaign for mayor in 2022 to curb her prejudice for the world travel at Congress, as the New York Times noted. When the fires erupted, Bass was thousands of miles away. She was home, but the political damage was done. When the fires erupted, Bass was thousands of miles away. She was home, but the political damage was done. Bass also was partly criticized by Los Angeles fire chief Kristen Curry for not providing more money to boost its firefighters' capacity. If the department had more money, we would be in a better position to battle the fires, Conwell told a television interview. All of that said, if Bass had stayed at home rather than jumping to Ghana, it would have made any difference when fires at what? Probably not. It was just what political polls caught bad options, and it will hunt hard if she seats another time next year. Now, finally, we're going to begin that thing last night. Last night, the Lakers and the Clippers resumed at home as that was last night. Now, it says this. Now, entertainment and expression in the face of tragedy that was closest in Monday's NBA game in Los Angeles. The first since deadly wildfires began erupting and spreading in the greater LAL. Says they were hoping to provide for fans after a devastating week for the community. I said, I think a great affection is best when you draw straight from each other. Then it's our job to give strength and give hope and give joy. Los Angeles Lakers the Los Angeles Lakers coach J.J. Redick said ahead of Monday's 126-102 loss to the San Antonio Spurs. Sports are a lot of things, and sports can essentially provide an escape and a distraction. Hopefully, sports and tonight can prove some joy as well. Like the hundreds of thousands like the hundreds and thousands whose lives have been upon by the fires, which had engulfed tens of thousands of acres and forced mass evacuations. Whether it's friendly with the destruction. He previously showed that the house he rent burned down in the Tennessee's fire. Whether said Monday, he was overwhelmed by the support he, his family, and others affected by the fires, including a number of people within the Lakers organization, have been shown. And also by that one, last night's game, when the Los Angeles Rams moved on to Arizona's game, had been moved to Arizona, won the game to beat the Minnesota Vikings in a good way to move on to the division. Till then, I'm Joseph Crudup. I will be see you tomorrow. Till then, take care, everybody.